And in the beginning of the book, you said that your life was influenced when you saw Ian Malcolm, played by the great Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic
Yeah.
Park. How did his role in that movie, the very cool Goldblum, affect you in your career?
Yeah. It was really cool because so a lot of what we see of some of the effective media is you see a representational effect. So you had this some of the first folks to kind of describe this were things like the Scully effect, where the presence of a woman on national television who was really good at investigating things and came to approach her work with a very analytical eye sent a lot of women into STEM who otherwise might not have gone into it had they not had that kind of representation. You see this in all sorts of different times. It's a very pervasive theme throughout the book. Things like Top Gun juicing interest in the military, things like even the Hunger Games sending a swell of young women into playing archery in a competitive setting. And I was kind of like, looking back at my own life, I was like, well, has this affected me at all? And I was like, yeah, actually, like I was pretty good at math when I was a kid. And the issue is that a lot of the perception of people who were good at math and media were, Professor Frink and what have you. And that wasn't necessarily a profession that one wanted to enter. And so then you see again, like Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park, and he is just cool as heck. He predicts the future. He's the only guy in the movie who is upfront and correct about Jurassic Park at first. And it was just such a revelation that I really enjoyed doing this stuff, and that there are ways to do this that aren't necessarily stodgy and covered in chalk and all that kind of stuff. So